Hi everyone, it's us, the Covasettes, and we're here answering your questions.
Let's go. First question. When you meet people, what is the first song you tell them to listen to?
Probably just our latest single. At the minute, I'd say Spin, B-side I Rate, get on it. But I don't really meet people, particularly during quarantine.
I personally ask what kind of music they're into, and if they say like rockier, first song I go with This Feeling. If not, I'll throw them to a twist.
The sensible thing to say is probably check out our greatest hits playlist on Spotify.
Ooh, this might have some controversy. Pineapple on pizza. 3, 2, 1.
Yo!
What? Really?
Pineapple is a fruit, and I understand the tomato thing, right? Yes, fair enough, fruit can belong on pizza, but pineapple.
I've had one from Lidl once, and that's the only time I ever thought you shouldn't do that. Every other time, it's been quite enjoyable. You can do what you want.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You can put lamppost chunks on pizza if that's what makes you happy.
Okay. Can I just have a side note? I don't agree with it on gammon either.
Gammon.
Okay.
Next question. Who inspires you musically? I'll tell you who inspires us musically. Coldplay. Shed 7.
Who?
Coldplay.
Emo metal.
Emo metal.
You shit 7.
Legit though, if you want to know who inspires us musically, check out all of our playlists. It's like what we were listening to in the lead up to releasing Spin and I Rate as well. But
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
what is the favourite city that we've played?
Manchester is my favourite for obvious reasons, but I think I'm gonna have to go with London. Great crowd. I've always found the banging spoons as well. See?
Anywhere with the spoons.
Non-musical hobbies / favourite films. I didn't do anything with my free time, so I'm going to have battling.
I'd say football is a pretty big one for me.
Golf.
Golf is a newfound hobby that I've recently got into, and I'm gonna sign up and become a professional. So watch this space.
It's actually a two-parter. It also has the favourite film.
It has.
That's alright, we'll throw it to Matt.
Pulp Fiction, Django Unchained.
I was gonna say if we
You're too slow.
Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, Rock and Roller.
Finding Nemo. That's a good film.
No.
Next question. Who is the biggest lightweight? Well, there you assumed that we drink. And we don't. Next question.
Favourite alcoholic drink? This is turning into a thing. So when I was 14, I drank a lot of Blue Wicked.
We have a rule where it's no more than 3 Blue Wickeds before any gig.
Otherwise your tongue goes blue.
Otherwise your tongue goes blue on stage and nobody wants to see that.
What about the green ones there?
Next question. Because I
best show you've ever played.
I think probably the most exciting show is still going to be like the Arius one, just in terms of how like the energy was before it, because it was just mad.
We had like artist liaison, we had like a team of security there, like several people on sound up in like the top of the arena.
We had a fully stocked mini fridge.
Next question. Would you rather small venues that sell out every time or arenas that never quite sold out? That depends on how many are coming to the arena, because if I'm like 2,000 off Wembley, then fine. But small venues sold out are good, and I think there's also an element of danger. Like Cafe Totem, rammed, it should not be that full. Next question.
Why do you sound so good live? From Deck.
Deck is our sound engineer. Because of you, Deck.
I disagree. I think it's because we're naturally easy to work with, good at what we do, and practice very
Clearly not
hard.
divas.
Next question.
Are you up for a gig at the Lantern in Halifax, Chris?
Yes. If he comes, and whoever said that, then yes, of course.
Good question.
Next question.
Favourite song of yours and why? Ooh.
I think it has to be Top Drawer. And I know it's cliche, but it's just because that's the song that's given us the most back, isn't it? And I think live and on the record it works. People seem to enjoy it. But a close second is Wild. And Wild was the song that we thought was going to be the big one, so we put Top Drawer out to build them up for Wild, and everyone loved Top Drawer more. I can remember when the first gig that people sang that back at us. It was a Cafe Totem, wasn't it, on the Like You tour.
Jay, did you take music lessons or are you self-taught?
I'm actually classically trained. So on guitar I've never taken any lessons, but I was like a little choir boy when I was little, so I guess you could say I'm trained.
Yeah, Jay does all the harmonies for our songs, so he works out what they are and just goes ahead with them.
To follow that one up, what's your most embarrassing moment on stage? Jay?
I think it might be the Like You tour. It was the very first gig we did. No, it was the Always Sunny tour. Very first gig we did of that tour, where right in the final song, my strap just completely broke off. And there was me just like pinned to an amp with my foot on it because I couldn't put it down. Or
Bro, you spat chewing gum.
oh yeah, I've spat chewing gum on someone. Yeah, that's true.
You knocked all the drinks.
Can you do a live session during isolation? Yes, we can. We've got a lot planned in the next few weeks, so
Ring the bell.
subscribe.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Jamie,
Yeah.
serious question.
No.
Get a picture in Birmingham? It has a question mark at the end, so get a picture in Birmingham. Question.
Theoretically, yes.
We're in.
Come to the gig,
Yeah, I
bro.
know.
We're not just coming to Birmingham to get a photo with you.
I'd do it.
Worst thing about being in an up-and-coming band? I think that's from our mates the Flits
Yes.
on Insta.
Having to share stages with them. I think there's not that much that is frustrating about it. I'd say it's annoying where sometimes you think you should be progressing more than you are, but I think you earn your luck and we work hard, and I don't think we've had any complaints.
It's quite unpredictable, but I think you always, if something doesn't work, you don't blame something else, you try and figure out what the problem is.
I'd say actually you're not always on a steady incline.
Yeah.
Would you rather be a bee or a wasp?
No, I think the question is, would you rather be or a wasp?
Everyone hates wasps.
Everybody hates wasps.
Like no one thinks wasps are cool.
Yeah, but I'm being a wasp all day because
I'm picking
you can.
wasp.
If you're a bee, you can only get annoyed once.
That is true.
Whereas if you're a wasp, because even though no one likes wasps, no one's messing with a wasp, are
I'd rather be a bee because everybody loves you and looks after you. Whereas,
they? Do they? When have you looked after a bee?
how many times have you seen videos online where people are trying to feed a dying bee with sugar and water?
I've literally
I've
never
been
seen
there.
that in my life.
I have. I've seen like.
Yeah, you don't see that
population
treatment with wasps, do you? People are openly batting wasps
Yeah,
about.
if I see a wasp drowning in a swimming pool, I'm leaving it.
Yeah, I'm jumping in
I'm
there and
pushing it
putting
in.
it. Like,
You're pushing it.
Someone's getting deep now. Most meaningful song. And I think Wild is our saddest song, and I don't think anyone ever has realised that before.
Go on.
Yeah. Right, go on.
Oh, she's not.
Guilty pleasure songs.
Love Machine, Girls Aloud. Anything by Taylor Swift. Red, that's a great album. Oh, The Middle, absolute banger.
Why
don't you just meet me in the middle?
Next question. Favourite Easter egg chocolate? Now, is that a trick question? Because I'm certain they all taste the same.
Next question. It's upside down. What's your rider? We're pretty modest. We don't ask for a ton.
People don't realise though, riders, you pay for them. So when a rider, the venue don't give you it, they just take it off your fee at the end. So when you see people with mad riders, they've just paid for it. Worst thing about living with your band?
Untidiness.
Pre-show rituals.
Oh,
Can we show it on camera?
No.
I don't think we can.
No.
We have a secret.
I am
I am G-Bet.
The
best! Yeah, good question,
Great question.
but we can't tell you. Are you currently producing any music in quarantine? Oh, yes, we are. Very good tunes. I think we're focusing more on content as well on the YouTube.
We're always writing new music though. Quarantine hasn't really changed that.
Favourite thing to do on tour?
Oh,
Good question.
first thing that comes to mind, playing.
Yeah, playing gigs. Just being on tour is sick.
Yeah, and that is all.
Ah,
The end.
thank you very much.
Thanks very much, and we'll be doing more videos as well, so feel free to drop us a comment what you want to see us doing, and we will do that.